So, real quick observation. So, you can't say something is planned or routine without precedent. So, last year was unprecedented. So, that's why you had confusion between protests and super spreader events. You understand what I'm saying? At a certain point in the year, last year, during the summer, there were peaceful protests that were not medically connected to C-19, right? They were protests, peaceful protests, riots all over the country that were not medically connected to C-19 and not connected to the term super spreader events. But after the summer, when it became fall and the political election season started, then large groups gained the title of super spreader events. So, because now the NBA playoffs are on, and I'm looking at the stands and I'm looking at the fans at Milwaukee outside, tens of thousands of people are outside, and this is July 4th weekend. So, July, August, September. So, you're talking about in 90 days, 3 months, when we get into the school season, we're going to see. And it's going to also become political season if all of a sudden things are going to change. Now, another observation, things swing across the pond. So things happen in England and London and in Europe and it comes here. So now you hear a variant. So they're talking about the variant here in the US, but they're talking about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine shows promise against the variant, so people are not worried about it. But let's wait and see. I just have this feeling, educational purposes only, that there's a faucet, a societal faucet that's gonna be like turned on and off. Like it's a lockdown, open up thing based on from, you know, and that's something that we gotta watch. How often that happens and when it happens. You know what I mean? Because right now it's okay. So, sports season. But let's see what happens when it's political season. If tens of thousands of people around each other is okay now, if it's going to be, looked at as a different thing, super spreader events because it's politically based. Because, when certain political people draw out tens of thousands of people, it's not a good thing sometimes, you know what I mean? So stay tuned.